Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with some cash commodity commentary. It's about 2:30 Eastern Time. Of course, tomorrow is the big report day for the agricultural markets. We have two reports coming out. One is the normal monthly supply demand report. The other is the quarterly grain stocks report. It is the latter that has always been of late quite wicked. 5 out of the last 6 of these grain stocks reports have caused the grain markets to trade limit up or limit down. I think there were 3 limit downs and 2 limit ups. So you can see the volatility within these reports. And the reason for the volatility is it's getting harder and more complex despite our technology to make an accurate count, I think, of all the corn, all the beans, all the wheat, and all the private and commercial public grain bins. Cotton's a lot different because you go to the classing office or everybody's got a tag or whatever. But nonetheless, I think one of the biggest issues about this report tomorrow is let's just get it out of the way. And then we can start to focus on the acres, the weather, all of the above. Given to that report, we're probably looking for the corn crop on the supply demand number to actually come in a little bit less. We're looking for grain stocks to maybe actually could build a little bit. But we've been coming down for 6 months now, and it's mighty early in the year to really write this thing off. So I suspect whatever we do tomorrow, it will be faded. By that I mean if the data is negative, we open lower, I think you'll see buying. If the data is neutral to positive and it opens higher, I think you'll see selling emerge. Spot corn may have real trouble up around the 715 area. Otherwise we're just going to see what the normal supply demand numbers do. And for cotton, of course, the last couple of numbers they've cut the carry out both globally and domestically. We'll see if that's the deal today. In other news, the dollar sharply lower today because of the banking policy of the ECB over in Europe, where they felt like they left interest rates unchanged. It was a unanimous decision. Plus, there's talk of actually a little bit of growth coming into the European Union. That would be pretty interesting because I still think they're in big trouble over there. Nonetheless, that has sharply broken the U.S. dollar, sharply rallied the euro currency. And so that's a little bit of a positive for agricultural commodities. Over in the beans, we're still looking for probably a little bit larger crop size. You're probably going to see South America go up a little bit. But then, again, that's not the final say. South America, as you know, always gets a big crop, have trouble getting it to the ports, and then once it's to the ports, have trouble actually moving it. So it'll be interesting how these numbers come out. They come out, incidentally, at high noon tomorrow, 12 o'clock. It's a new time. This is going to be a permanent time, at least for this year. So if you have any questions or comments, give us a call, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.